It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
All right, guys, it's that time we're going to step in the ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travis T.
And I am the SCW High Voltage Champion, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle.
I'm Pacman.
Is that it?
Yeah, I got nothing else.
We're finally at that point of how I want the intros to be.
No, I mean, I'm so pissed off.
I'm sorry, were you saying I am frozen? Because that's what you did.
I am just so pissed off.
I am
right now
about to build a snowman.
I'm not laughing right now.
I'm not laughing. You should be fucking laughing because those are funny fucking little quips. I don't know if quip's is the proper word either. What?
I mean, did you watch the video?
I watched your vlog. I watched your vlog, yeah.
Did you watch? No, I mean, did you watch what happened? Well, what has it been in the vlog too? But did you watch what happened to me on Saturday?
Yeah. I saw you put yourself in another shitty situation. That's what I fucking saw.
I put myself in another shitty situation.
Not only that, you put C-Red in a really shitty situation. Yeah, no, dude, I saw it.
No, I'm not the one that dragged C-Red into the ring. I wouldn't have done that because, I mean, you saw Joey Roth had me stuck in the damn corner.
Yeah.
And made me wrestle me down to the ground as I was trying to escape to help C-Red. Because at that point, I'm in the ring. What the hell else am I supposed to do but not help C-Red?
Do you really want to start the show out with this stuff? Like, is this where you want? This is where you want to begin?
Yeah, this is where we need to start. I'm pissed.
That's where we need to start. I forgot that you started this fucking show in 2015, but yeah, yeah, sure, man. Well, we can start here. So, what was it? Darkness Falls? Is that what the name of the?
That's the name of the show.
So, ARWPro Wrestling at Darkness Falls last weekend. We'll do the results and stuff here in a minute. In fact, we'll talk about what just happened with Pacman, but of course, I got to do something that's a little bit more important than your situation, and that's talk about CarterComics.com. Because if I went to CarterComics.com, I wouldn't be able to do all the amazing things I want to do here for Freaknet Studios, JFW, and this freaking show. Guys, if you're a fan of comic books and you want to build a collection, start a collection, or maybe even complete a collection, and you want to find that one perfect comic to do all that, CarterComics.com is your one-stop shop for all your comic needs, whether it be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got them all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, fill up your cart with all their amazing comics. Use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. You'll save 10% on your entire order. Not just at their website, but if you go to their homepage at the bottom, there's links to 4 different eBay accounts. You click on any of those, fill up your eBay cart, use the discount code FREAKNET. You'll save 10% over on eBay as well. One of the cool things about CarterComics.com is that it's a small mom and pop shop. And they have over 1,000 titles that aren't even on their website they have available. So if you're looking for one particular, if you reach out to them either on their Facebook page at CarterComics.com or through their website, tell them what you're looking for. They may even have it in stock. Also, another cool thing about them that if you find, a comic book on their website, a comic book on this eBay account, a comic book on this eBay account, whatever, reach out to them, tell them what you found, what you want. They can package it all up for you and they give you one price. And they can deliver it all together. And the discount code FREAKNET will work that way too. Again, CarterComics.com, one-stop shop for all your comic needs. Okay, cool. Let's talk about how you fucked your own life up here, Pacman. So I've watched the video, and I've seen a lot of comments on Facebook about the situation that happened. One of the biggest comments was from Nubby's not-so-friend, Damien Saint, talking about how when you complained that he did nothing about it, he made the comment that you had a second row seat, but you were pulled out of the first row. So you put yourself in that situation to begin with. And secondly, when you watch the video, you see yourself leaning over the fucking guardrail and you're getting into Damien Gray's face and shit like that. And then he reacts. And I get it. You talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever the hell we talked about how you believe that your First Amendment right entitles you to say whatever, whenever, and all this shit, and you should be untouched and everything and blah, 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 blah. And clearly that's not the case because you didn't learn from being shoved at last month's RPW show. You didn't learn when you were confronted at that auto show. So somehow you felt that this time was going to be different.
So let me explain the reason why I was in the front row.
Absolutely.
So it was right after Gunner Braves match, and Santino had called me over because he wanted to show me a sign that he made. The sign that, if you notice towards the end of the video, that said that Damien Grey should not put his hands on PX. Basically something to that effect, which, given the differences that I've had with Santino, especially over the no-co situation with Chuck Gunderson, I hate to say it, and I feel like I want to puke in my mouth as I'm about to say it, but I appreciate that he's got my back. It doesn't change anything.
Because he made a poster? Because he made a fucking poster?
Hey, I mean, look.
What did that poster say? Damien Grey shouldn't put his hands on PX?
It was something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what was said, but it doesn't matter what was said, but the sentiment, I think that's what matters most.
Yeah.
And so I was going to also show him why I had the yearbook is I was also going to show him the picture of Damien Grey because he had asked me to show that to him, and I was like, okay, maybe show him before the main event, before I forgot. And then Damien Grey and Joey Butthead, they come out, and they are, running their mouths, stopping the show right before the main event. And he said that the reason why Maximus Orion got the ass whooping, which he did, which I'll talk a little bit more about that and why that's bullshit, because they didn't whip anybody's ass. But the reason why that happened was because of a certain leader of the, in his words, lovely intoxicated morons.
Yeah, it's been said a lot, brother.
And at that point, I was like, okay. And then earlier in the night, for the record, he had actually slammed my yearbook shut in my face and hit me across the face, bruised my cheek a little bit. So he already had me, a little amped up. And I wasn't going to get in his face. I wasn't going to taunt him like I did last month because I kind of thought about that. And you know what? I'll give you that. I should have probably, that I could see that being a little bit not intimidating, but you know what I mean. Like
you instigated it. You instigated it.
It could be construed as instigating.
It's not construed. That's fact, dude. When you sit there and you get in somebody's face and taunt them, then there's going to be repercussions to it, and you didn't learn that. You did the same shit. Here's the thing. You know for a fact that he's annoyed at the fact that you keep bringing up this fucking yearbook. And yet you still keep doing it.
Well, the reason I brought the yearbook is because I had a few fans that had asked me to see the picture. So I brought the yearbook.
So post it on Facebook and have them look at it on Facebook.
Well, they wanted to see the physical copy.
That's stupid. Who cares? Who cares what they think?
It was, some people, I'm not going to question it. But in any case, as we were standing there, he said, it's time for you to pay for your actions or something. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, if you look at the video, you could see that confusion set into my face. Santina.
Yeah, because you have this mindset of you can say what you want without any repercussions.
But again, it's a wrestling show. So.
Wait, hold on. Nubby, you still there? You part of this?
I'm here. I'm just waiting for my moment.
In any part of the wrestling fucking world, when has it ever happened where somebody has said some shit and it just got brushed off and walked on, you know? How often do repercussions not happen from what people say?
You'd be surprised at how often it does happen.
How about for Steve? How much does it happen for Steve?
Well, it doesn't happen often for Steve.
It doesn't happen. No. You say stupid shit, something happens. And regardless if you believe it's stupid shit or not, when you get in somebody's face and say things, there's going to be an action to it. It happens. That's wrestling, believe it or not.
But here's the thing,
Hold on. Nubby, I asked Nubby a question. I want him to answer it. Calm yourself. Lean back and go all emo for 3 minutes. Just calm yourself. Go ahead, Nubby.
So let me just say this.
Yeah.
Now, I was not there.
Yeah.
But I saw the video.
Yeah.
Now, according to, the people that I talked to and, my eyes, if you will, they told me when Damien Grey had his match. Now, it was scheduled for him to have his match in the beginning of the show, correct?
Correct.
Man?
Correct.
At one point, now, okay, so let me backtrack a second. Mr. Travis T, you are a general manager. You tend to write out some sheets, run sheet, right?
I do.
Now, so on these run sheets, there's matches.
Yep.
And there's promos.
Yeah.
At what point does a boss, maybe, or producer, why would that particular person who makes the sheet put on the sheet, Damien Grey, go harass fan at this particular time?
Wow.
Why is that a thing? Why would that be a thing?
Is that what's on the run sheet?
I'm assuming that it would be. Otherwise,
because it happened.
Why would Damien Grey go out there and be allowed to start an issue with Pacman at that moment? Why? Why did that happen? I'll give you this. Pacman, he does run his mouth sometimes, a lot. Sometimes.
Pacman runs his mouth sometimes a lot.
And maybe he shouldn't.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. Where have I heard that one? Okay, so now Damien Grey comes out for his match. Pacman starts a little bit of talking, whatever. Great. But did Damien Grey do anything during his match to you?
Right before he came out, he saw that I had the yearbook open.
But did he?
He slammed the yearbook shut, and the side of the yearbook cut my cheek. So he already set me off at that point in the show.
Okay, so at that point, he was scheduled to be there, correct?
Right.
For a match. So you mean to tell me someone scheduled him to go out to the crowd and harass Pacman?
I don't think he did. I think he did that on himself.
No, not at that moment.
When are you talking about like in the match, there was something that said go and close the book on Pacman's face? Are you talking about this footage that we saw?
This footage that came up after, and what seems like later on in the show, yeah. I happened to get a call at that moment about what happened, so I tried to get there as fast as I could, but I didn't make it in time. But so you don't do anything except slam a book during your match or in the entrance to your match. But somehow later on you decide, let's go fuck with that fan now. So really, at that moment, the instigator was Damien Grey.
Now here's another little wrinkle that I want to add here. After Kevin Cade's match, I did notice that Joey called Kevin over and started pointing at me and then pointing at commentary. And Kevin had this big grin on his face and slit his throat with his
The sledge.
Right. And, I mean, I didn't really think anything of it. I was just like, oh, okay, cool.
I mean, why would you? You're untouchable as a fan, right?
I mean, you know what? Nubby brought up a good point. You're the general manager of a company.
Yeah.
So let's say, hypothetically, that there was a fan and they were in the crowd. Somebody comes out and then all of a sudden one of your wrestlers decides to grab that fan and throw him in the ring and terrorize him with another one of his buddies.
Okay.
Terrorizing.
Would you stand up for that shit knowing that that is a liability if that fan were to get hurt?
Like, I would stop it as a general manager?
That's what I would say. Would you would you stop it?
100%, because that's what you're supposed to do as a general manager.
So then what's the difference between Damien Saint not stopping this and you saying here, well, you know, you're willing to stop it?
I didn't say that Damien Saint shouldn't have stopped it. Damien Saint should have stopped it. But you pissed Damien Saint off, too.
What did I do to Damien Saint?
What haven't you done to Damien Saint? You guys mocked him forever.
What?
Dude doesn't like you, man.
I couldn't really tell, to be honest.
Okay. Here's the thing. It's an awesome fucking comparison to fucking Steve. You guys sit here and you run your fucking mouths as you feel like you're untouchable and you can't do no wrong. And then shit starts blowing up fucking in front of you. Because in your mind, you think, well, they're not going to do anything to me. I'm just a fan. But then they do something to you. And yes, Damien Saint should have stopped it. The moment Grey opened up those fucking guardrails and dragged you into the ring, it should have been stopped. 100% should have been stopped. But it wasn't. And that's on Saint. That's on Rocket Pro Wrestling. Hell, that's on fucking Chet. So you can sit here and you can sit here and you can blame Damien Saint all you want. But Chet's also what's Chet's title at fucking Rocket Pro Wrestling?
He's the CEO of Rocket Pro Wrestling, and but I will say that even if the thing is, Chet wasn't even there. Chet was in Germany.
Okay, was Shelly there?
Shelly was there, and she was actually at ringside.
What's Shelly's title at Rocket Pro Wrestling?
She's one of the owners. I will say this.
Wait, hold on. I know. We're not there yet. No, that's a progression. But in this moment, we're talking now. You're thrown because we haven't gotten to the point where C-Red got brought into the ring. We're still focused just on you. You're dragged into the ring. You're being held by Joey Roth. Okay, we saw Shelly trying to get in, but she couldn't get in there. Steve tried to get in. Steve couldn't get in there. But where is everybody else? Where's Maximus Orion coming to fucking rescue you like he did at the Cars show? Where's that guy? Where's Nuke to come out and save the fucking day like he did in the season finale? Where are all these fucking people that RLIN that you keep fucking bringing in and shit? Why did your brother sit there on the other side of a guardrail yelling "fuck you" at this guy instead of getting in there and fucking helping? You sit here and you want to keep done. I'm not done. You keep saying that Damien Saint should have done something, but what about all these other fucking people that could have done something? Anybody could have done what Johnny Nye did, and thank fucking God he did. But nobody else came to fucking help you out. And you sit here, instead of questioning that, question why was this happening? Why wasn't it stopped? Why did it take Johnny Nye to come out and not Maximus Orion or Nuke or Steve fighting through the idols to get into the ring to help out C-Red and you? Instead, he's being stopped by one fucking guy. He took a fucking chair shot for Shelly months ago. You're telling me he won't slide into the ring to save your ass?
You done?
But you want to blame everything on the fact that Damien Saint didn't stop it. But yet you should probably blame it on the fact that everyone but Johnny Nye didn't do anything.
You done now?
Yes, now I'm done.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say this. I'm glad that none of the LIM crossed the barricade because, and the reason I say this is I wouldn't have wanted them to get hurt.
Well, yeah,
They're
because
not part of the show.
You guys are all about strength and numbers and shit. You guys had no problem stepping up to Joey Roth outside. You had no problem with Double J fucking get all tough ass with fucking Joey Roth outside when it was just him.
I mean, I was caught off guard by all of that. I didn't expect to see Joey.
Yeah.
And I knew the guys
a bunch of hard asses when it's one fucking person.
I knew the guys were pretty pissed about it.
Karma's a bitch, ain't it though? I mean,
what's up?
Karma's a bitch then, because they do the same thing all the time. When finally it's gonna be 4-on-1 on their end now, it's like okay,
so if they do 4-on-1, they're the bad guy. You do 3-on-1, and somehow the LIM's not the bad guy in that.
The thing is, I didn't want to have a situation outside.
No, but they're willing to be hard asses outside when it's just them. But they have no problem watching you being held into a corner. They had no problem watching C-Red, your granddaddy, get his ass handed to him by fucking Damien Grey while they're outside yelling and being all angry from the guardrail. They had no problem yelling all that shit when they know that it's, even numbers and they couldn't fucking do it, but it was just Joey Roth outside. Oh, I got no problem. I'll kick your ass. I'll come at you. All that shit.
I mean, we didn't plan for any of this to happen when we decided to establish LIM. And again, I say, at this point, this feels like it's directed at me, and I don't want to drag the rest of them into this. I would rather have it be me getting hurt than having one of them get hurt, especially my brother.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
you're LIM champion.
And I will say this, the one thing that shocked me out of all of that is when Joey came around the corner and Nani was there taunting us as well, egging us on, trying to start something as people are still in the fucking building, trying to start something, because that, I think, was the plan all along, hoping for that opportunity to arise, and it did, but it didn't escalate because I didn't think it needed to escalate. So if you notice, I was trying to keep everybody separated. But at one point, if you notice in the video, and what shocked me, and I didn't realize this, Danny threw down the LIM title.
Yeah.
He threw it down. He's been my brother for as long as he's been alive, which is a long time. But I have never seen him like a man possessed like that.
He dropped a lot of F-bombs, more than he does in your podcast.
Yeah. And, I mean, I was trying to hold him back because, again, I didn't want things to escalate more than they already had for the night. I just wanted to, at that point, I was ready to just get out of there, have a few beers, ice my neck, because Joey had me in a Nelson, wrestled me down to the ground in the middle of the ring, and I'm still sore from that. And by the way, I'm still sore from hitting the ring ropes when Damien Grey threw me into the ring. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, he did. Just talked to you like a child.
I mean, you see me laughing about it? I don't mean to laugh. The situation could have been a lot worse, Travis.
Yeah, you could have split pants.
Yeah, that's right. You could have split your fucking pants, but luckily you wore some looser fitting jeans. The thing is, none of it would have happened if you just stayed in the second row in your seat and just watched the show.
They would have found a way, because the thing is, that was going to be their plan anyway.
Sure.
That was going to be their plan. Joey pointed at me, then pointed at C-Red. They knew what the fuck they were doing when they were talking.
Yeah, sure. That's what you believe, but you don't know if that's true.
It was so obvious.
If you would have just sat there like a fan, they probably would have just maybe treated you like a fan. But no, you go out onto these vlogs and these videos out on Facebook, and you mock Damien Grey over and over and over again. And then you expect nothing to fucking happen, which he has shown numerous times. Granted, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's justified, but he's doing it. And you have no help coming your way. Except for C-Red, who got thrown into the ring and his ass kicked. And like he said at the end of your fucking vlog, outside, we got some asses to kick. And you agreed with it. So keep that in mind now when next month comes around. You admittedly agreed that you are prepared to kick somebody's ass. That's what you said.
I'm pissed.
Yeah. So when somebody comes at
when
you,
someone attacks you, ambushes you, drags you in the ring, wouldn't you want to kick some fucking ass?
Are you going to kick somebody's ass, Pacman?
I mean, again, it's up to the idols.
No, it's up to you. If you get grabbed again, are you going to kick somebody's ass? Because you already agreed to it.
The thing is, this can de-escalate. It's not going to, but this can de-escalate. They're not going to want to do it.
Sure, de-escalate. Apologize to Damien Grey.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Apologize
for what?
For everything you have done to mock this dude.
For him shoving me into fucking lockers when I was in high school? No, for him pushing me down? For him trying to start shit at a charity car show? For him dragging me into the ring, holding me hostage as my grandfather was beat down? No, that's bullshit, Travis, and you know it.
You want de-escalate it. Apologize for your part of it.
Fuck that.
Be the bigger man and move on.
Fuck that.
Be the bigger man and move on.
Fuck that. Ain't shit to apologize for.
You don't want to de-escalate it, even though you believe it can be de-escalated. So you don't want no part of that.
I don't think it's very likely it could be, but it's not likely.
You want him to take full responsibility for every little thing that fucking happened. But here's the thing: there's always an action and a reaction to every little fucking thing. And it all started when you created a fan group that poked fun at people who don't like being poked fun at. You started that. He's not attacking, White Girl Wasted, and he's not attacking the Rocket Boys and all that shit. He's attacking you. Because there's already a history there. And that's already been established. You said he threw you in the lockers and pushed you down and he bullied you. And that sucks, dude. I 100% back the fact that bullying should never fucking happen. It should stop in schools. And those who do bully people need to grow the fuck up and be better people. But the thing is, between physical bullying and verbally bullying somebody, you're no fucking different then. Because all you're doing is mocking the dude, and he does what he knows how to do, and that's to physically react to it. So you can sit here and say you have done nothing wrong, but you know that's not true.
I've done nothing wrong.
Sure. You just spoke your mind in a shitty way and didn't expect any consequences from it.
The one thing I will say this, the one thing that I may have done differently is probably wouldn't have started dancing around and getting like looking like I was going to hit him at first. That's the one thing, I'll give you that. But everything else, I've done nothing that another wrestling fan hasn't been doing as long as the sport has existed.
The part where you just said, dancing around, acting like you're going to fight him. Now, had he done what he did this past weekend at Fall Brawl, that might have been justified for dancing around and, acting like a tough guy. This time it wasn't. He came looking for you.
It was premeditated.
It's a fucking snowflake, just like Damien Saint. And, okay, ever since I got fired, I've been flustered, trying to figure out what's going on, and that's why I couldn't be at the show this past weekend. I just couldn't. There was no telling what I would have done. But then I heard what happened, and I tried to get there, but it was raining in the sewers, everything got clogged up, whatever.
Well,
I'm going to say this now. I will be in the crowd at Harvest Havoc.
Well, you sitting with us, Nubby?
I'm gonna sit with you guys and watch them fuck with you now.
I commend
I appreciate you having my back, man.
I commend you for trying to be there for Pacman. Because that's more than 98% of that fucking locker room that was.
And
because nobody came to fucking Nubby's or Pacman's help. And that's unfortunate.
Too, that no one came to my aid.
Yeah.
When I got, and I called Maximus Orion out on social media today because he wants to point out the fact that he is an owner, well-play owner, and do something about it. But now you're gonna say that Damien Satan is a sneaky bastard. Well,
it's amazing to me, and nothing against Maximus Orion, nothing against Rocket Pro Wrestling and all that. But it amazes me how when it comes to Steve and Shelley, they could round up the fucking cavalry and get Maximus Orion and Nuke and Shogun and Marche Rocket and all these guys to come to the aid of Steve and Shelley. And I get it, it's his mother. I understand that. But you should value your fans like Pacman is as much as you value your executives like Shelley is and your commentators like Steve is. And yet, I don't know how long that was, it was about 45. It wasn't a long time you're in the ring. It was probably about a minute. I'm assuming it felt like forever.
It felt like forever waiting for Johnny to get there. And Johnny, I don't know if I've said this yet, thank you for preventing a bad situation from getting worse.
It just blows my mind why did it have to be Johnny? Why not Maximus Orion? You do his Twitch fucking shows. I assume you guys are friends.
We are.
He's trained.
I would consider Maximus Orion a friend.
But why wasn't he there?
I mean, I will say this. I did speak with Rocket Pro management. They offered their support for me. We had a very, very good conversation about the incident, and I'm pleased with that, and am appreciative to the Shelleys for that conversation, which I'll keep between themselves and me.
Thank God that they're offering support. Not fucking when it's happening, but when it's done. I'm sure fucking Rocket Pro told Nubby, hey, I'm sorry you got fired, but we have your back. What the fuck does it do after the situation? Somebody could walk up to you after you get your fucking ass handed to you, like, man, I'm just glad you're walking. I'm glad it wasn't worse than what it was. But where the fuck were you? So yeah, management can sit there and talk about how like, oh man, I'm so sorry this happened, blah blah. But where the fuck were you when it happened? Here's the thing, and I'll be honest with you, Pacman. I hate the fact that it happened to you. I don't want you to sit here and think that, I'm joyful in what happened to you, because I'm not. I think it's fucking wrong. I do. At the end of the day, you are a fan. Granted, yes, you're part of the business now, but still, in the end of the day, you're still a fucking fan. And yes, I do believe you have the right to say what you want, and you shouldn't be touched. It sucks that you have on numerous occasions. And I will side with you on that. But in this business, I have seen wrestlers put their hands on fans in the fucking, what show was it? It was a few months back at SCW when Jimmy Carrot pushed that fucking kid in the front row. Nubby, I think you're roughing that match.
No, I don't think so.
No, but remember what I'm talking about? The little knowing fucking child who sells the Chaos merch from time to time?
Well, the kid deserved it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Pacman doesn't, but sure, that kid does, because he went too far.
He went too far. Yes, that kid.
Yeah, he went way too fucking far. When you're shoving a middle finger into a fucking wrestler's face, and SCW doesn't have guardrails. Rocket Pro does. But at the end of the day, Pacman, you have to take responsibility for shit that you have also done. And that's a big thing here in wrestling. And we have gone through it with the workhorses and fucking Chavez and shit. Shit is said on fucking social media that can get yourself hurt or your ass kicked. I have done it. I've said it, and I accept any repercussions that come my way from doing it. It's just how the business is. Is it right? No, but that's just fucking life, Pacman. So you could be mad at Saint for not stopping it, but nobody else did too, and that's including your friends that you sit here and talk about. Now, I know C-Red tried. I don't know what happened off camera. So I don't know if he tried to get in and got jumped, or if they just jumped him while you're in the ring. What happened there?
So that is still very unclear.
Real quick. I don't want to take away from your trauma here, but I don't want to make this whole show about this because we do have a lot of other shit to talk about. But yeah, so what happened with C-Red?
So that, honestly, I can tell you what I was able to make out, though Joey was in my face a lot of it, and like my view was obstructed. So I can really go based off of what I was able to see.
Yeah.
And C-Red, it looked like Kevin Cade had grabbed him. That's what I'm thinking happened.
Was he doing commentary?
He was doing commentary. He was doing commentary.
I do have some information on that from a friend that was at the show, and he said he was in that area of commentary, and he told me what happened.
Mm-hmm.
From what he's saying, Kevin Cade jumped C-Red from behind, and it looked like there was a weapon involved.
Gotcha. Well, I know a lot of that situation will probably be discussed on the Power Hour tomorrow. So, I do want to move forward because we do got a lot of shit we have to cover on this episode. So I do want to move forward from it. Just, obviously you're co-hosting Power Hour too, so make sure they at least cover the C-Red side of it. But props to C-Red. Well, I guess C-Red didn't try to come to save you. He just got his ass kicked too.
No, he didn't come to save me. I will say Shelly was trying to get in the ring, and she got very, very close to the ring, but they were held off by Kevin Cade. I mean, you were talking about The Office. I mean, Bill was running production. He really couldn't get involved. Maximus, I know he handles things too, so I don't take it personally that they weren't there, and they're limited. But
sure. Of course. Why would Bill come and save you? People need to make sure the lights are fucking working. Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty big job. I've worked with the lights, so I know how much goes into them. I know what goes into them.
Pac-Man, do not make excuses for people.
The way I see it, we don't need to focus on who's not there. We know who's not there, and that'll always be in our minds. We just focus on the people that jumped us. That's why whatever happened last month with me, great. No one came to help me. No one rectified it, nothing. My focus, well, I don't work for the company, so I can't really focus on anything now, can I?
It's an interesting thought, Nubby. If you ever did get hired by Rocket Pro Wrestling, would that be a personal problem for you in that locker room, knowing that no one came to your rescue?
Nah, because all my life it's been like that. Like, a lot of people have stood back and watched me take shit while I fight back on my own, so I'm used to that. If people come and help me, great. If they don't, whatever. I focus on me. Because at the end of the day, it's all about me anyway, right? I am the SCW High Voltage Champion, so.
16 days.
Thanks for doing the math.
We can't focus on that. We can't. What's the point? We can call out anybody. What did Steve get out of doing that? Blaming
people out?
Calling people out for not being there for him. What did that get him?
Got him out there by himself, brother.
So, we don't need to blame. We just go after the people that got at us.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Well, Pac-Man, if you ever do decide to, kick somebody's ass like you admitted to being ready to do, I know a pretty cool school you go to be trained at. So, you just let me know, and I'll talk to the trainers at Southland Championship Wrestling, and we'll get you in there, and you can be the next James Creed or Johnny Chaos or Apex. I mean, technically, you can be the next Freiberg, too, if you want, but
nobody wants to be Freiberg.
Nobody wants to be fucking Freiberg. But I am sorry it happened to you, man. I really am. When I saw the footage, I was like, man, that sucks. But at the same time, it's hard not to look at it like, you instigated some of that shit.
But not that day. But I've said my piece on it.
Yeah. You good now? You done listening to My Chemical Romance and fucking, want to open up your shades and shit and, would you like me to wake you up when September ends? Well,
it's not a face, Travis.
Thanks, Southland. Okay. So if you guys want, make sure you check out the recent vlog that the Lovely Intoxicated Men released on Facebook. Or I'm sorry, on YouTube. I guess it's on Facebook too. I watch most of your YouTube shit now.
So the vlogs are YouTube exclusives.
Gotcha.
The podcasts are on both.
This isn't a plug thing for you, man. Just answer the question. The vlogs on YouTube. I was
answering the question.
No, we're not plugging the fucking podcast here. I'm asking, is the vlog on Facebook too? Yes or no?
It's YouTube exclusive.
YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to Love Intoxicated Men. Subscribe to them. Watch it. Give your own opinion on it. Obviously it'll be different than everyone else's, but just give your own opinion about it. And like I said, man, I'm assuming since that's now released out into the fucking world that Damien Grey can see you now saying that you're ready to step up with C-Red and kick some ass. So just be ready for that shit. Okay, we got results and matches and stuff we gotta go over, and we're about 40 minutes into this show. I don't know why we gave so much time to fucking Pacman.
And Pacman still has to tell people to fuck themselves, but we're gonna save that.
I do.
Yeah, we gotta get to that, and we gotta talk about the fourth mother box too, and all that shit, and
that'll be a short conversation.
Yeah, let's get through the results from this past week first, and then we can talk about some match cards. CSW happened this past Friday. ARW, RPW, and Dreamwave happened on Saturday, which I don't remember the last time there was a Saturday with 3 different shows happening at once.
It was recent.
Has it been recent? Oh, okay. God, for me, it just doesn't seem like that.
It was never a ARWPro and Dreamwave, I believe, but it was like Dreamwave and maybe Southland once and other stuff.
I guess so, yeah. And then I think Northland and ARWPro or some shit. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Let's start with CSW. Nubby? What?
Good idea, since that happened Friday.
I know, right?
Fridays.
With my dates. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at Pacman being back. Look at P-Trap fucking rocking it.
Hey. Too soon.
Hey.
Okay.
Sorry, Duffy. Go ahead. I got something to do. We don't got that much time left.
Oh, we don't. All right.
Okay, CFW this past Friday. Gangrel was a special guest. Did you get a chance to talk to Gangrel at all?
I didn't get a chance to really talk to him.
No, that's a shame.
He showed up like just before show started, I think, and then he was off, putting his stuff together. So.
Gotcha. Who was your special guest? I know there was 2, and I can't remember the name of the other one.
Becca Wolf.
Thank you. Okay, cool. Let's talk about results.
All right, so Demon Night happened at CSW. There was a pre-show match. It was a tag team match. I forgot who was in it, but yeah.
Was CSW the one that typically does like a pre-show battle royal?
Yeah, the Futures Battle Royal and a pre-show match.
Okay, yeah. So do they only do that like once in a while then?
Every month.
Oh, they do. Okay, so the pre-show had the battle royal and a tag team match.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The Battle Royal, however, was won by Lily Pascadita. However, after the match, Chris Miller came out and jumped her. Chris Miller has been having issues with the women wrestling lately.
I think I saw a promo about that.
I believe.
Was she the one that slapped him across the face and challenged him to next month?
That might have been, yeah. It was outside their school.
Yeah, okay. I remember, because I'm watching this and I was like, I don't know who this girl is, but I like her fire, her intensity. And the fact that she slapped fucking Chris Miller across the face shows that she's fucking willing to step up. I didn't know that was a new person. That's awesome.
Well, she's been around a little bit. She actually, fun fact, just became the first ever women's champion at Northland.
Oh, congrats to her. That's awesome. I need to learn more about her then.
Awesome. You do. Because she'd be a good talent for Southland Championship Wrestling.
I do love fucking finding women for Southland Championship Wrestling. Oh, God, I like Miss Larkin.
Focus. Santino might get mad at you if you fantasize about her.
Santino who?
Santino.
Like Santino?
Yeah, he'll get mad.
Fuck
He's
that
getting
guy.
mad at Diamond. He keeps on telling him to leave her alone. But she's the one that won't leave Nick Diamond alone. But anyway.
I'm just going to say on a side note, every time I think of Miss Larkin, her little like 1, 2, 3 eyes on me thing pops into my fucking head and is the most annoying thing in the fucking world. Like, still to this day, she is a very cute girl, but annoying as fuck. Great promos though. Like solid fucking promos. She just needs some fucking decaf in her life.
Yeah. I saw you said that to her on social media.
1, 2, 3 eyes. I'm like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. But I just tell you, I like her fucking promos, but I hate the bubbliness. I just hate bubbly fucking people. That's why I think today's my favorite day I ever get to fucking do this show with Pacman. He's just to sit there in his fucking 3 days disgrace. Get it? Get it? Gotcha. Just checking. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, Nubby.
Speaking of some bubbly people, TJ Steele, general manager of CSW, came out.
Yeah, who'd he fire this time?
He didn't fire nobody, surprisingly.
Oh,
He
damn.
almost fired me because I got a little lippy with him, but...
Oh, big fucking shocker, buddy.
Yeah, right.
Big fucking surprise. Nubby's getting lippy. Oh,
yeah.
damn. Yeah.
He came out to discuss some things, and it turned out that Ryan Matthews was injured, so he cannot compete.
Oh, that's right, because he couldn't compete at ARWPro, right? He got,
injured his arm. It's legit.
Well, hope for a speedy recovery. You know, whether you're an idiot or a douchebag or whatever you want to be in life, you know, never want to see a wrestler get hurt and, you know, not do what they want to do.
Someone with an arm injury, he came out in a wheelchair.
That sounds about right.
So then Jack Moody and Mateo Valentine, Big Mood, came out. They want their title shot, but obviously now Ryan Matthews is injured, so they couldn't defend the titles or get the title shot. All of a sudden, Marco Anthony and Sean Mulligan came through the bar, through the crowd, and attacked Big Mood. Heel turn. So TJ Steele said, let's have a match. So they made a tag match right there. Ended up Marco and Mulligan defeated Big Mood with some shenanigans, but whatever.
Wait, so what are they doing with the tag titles?
The tag titles are still around Team Sexy right now. Even
though he's injured?
Yeah.
See, that's a Dreamwave thing too. I know we talked about that. The whole title's like, you know, not. Never mind. I guess we'll talk about more in Dreamwave, but okay.
And we had Quintero defeating JJ Garrett. Then Cypher, Vic Capri, and Mario Pardua defeated Hades X1X, Du Montgomery, and Iniestra. Cypher, Vic, and Mario all did something to Hades, and Hades ended up taking the fall. It seems like Hades is starting to decline a little bit here. Been on a streak lately, ever since he took off his mask for that moment. But then put it back on. But it's like, the Mandalorian. You take off your mask, your helmet, but then you got to go through a ritual to get your powers back or something. I don't know.
So he gave up being fucking Hades 19, and now he wants to go back to being Hades 19?
Yeah, something like that. Then, in a fatal 4-way elimination match, it was Shane Hollister defeating his Hatekeeper friends, Marston, Boucher, and Tupu. So now Shane Hollister gets a CSW title shot. Then, it was going to be Maggie Lee taking on Tina Belmont.
What the fuck are you looking at? Sorry, he's muted. I just look up and I see Pacman looking at me all like fucking like mouth open and like in shock, and I get it, my hair is fucking incredible, but it always is. And he distracted me for a minute.
I'm just, listening to the results.
Yeah, I know, like this.
Well, I'm like very
stupid glasses on and shit.
I'm very invested.
Sorry, Nubby, I'm not. Go ahead.
When the girls went out there, Chris Miller decides to show his happy face of an ass out there, and decides to throw the referee Dev outside the ring. And it turns out TJ Steele made Chris Miller the referee for that match.
I don't think I've ever seen or heard of somebody who has such a problem with women's wrestling since fucking Disco Inferno. Or whatever his real fucking name is. It's not important.
Glenn Gilberti.
There we go, that goofy fucker.
Chris Miller's a goofy fucker too.
Well, now he is. Yeah, he used to be a fucking badass and shit.
Hey, did you hear that Glenn Gilberti had some fruit once, and then, it was gone, so we were wondering who ate Gilberti's grape.
Go ahead, Pacman. Keep talking. Go ahead. You're muted. That sucks. Go ahead, Nubby.
So Chris Miller's a referee for this match, and both times when Maggie Lee or Amina Belmont went for a cover, Miller would go for 1, 2, and then said, fuck you with the finger and everything. So then Lily Pescadita came out and beat the holy shit out of Chris Miller, and that allowed Maggie Lee to go for her finish, and Lily used Chris Miller's hand to count to 3 herself. So Maggie Lee ends up winning because an official still counted to 3. He just needed a little help. Kind of like Leon did my match with Wade Evans. Sometimes you just get a little help. That's all.
A little bit. Yeah, I can't falter. Fuck no.
All right, now we have the Scramble match, which featured Steve Boz, Marshe Rocket, Eric Schultz, Adam Stanley, and Cody James. However, TJ Steele throwing his weight around. General managers.
Yeah, we suck.
Yeah. Well, not so much you. You're actually good at it.
Fucking incredible.
You're fair.
Yeah, that's right. I do just enough.
Just enough.
That's what people need to realize. You don't gotta do too much. Just do just enough.
TJ came out. Not only did he add Jax Johnson to the match, but he put in a stipulation that anybody who doesn't get pinned will be in the Ring of Destiny match.
Well, that's unique.
Yeah. It ended up being Jax Johnson losing, so he will not be in the Ring of Destiny, as Boz defeated him. Ryan Matthews did try to come out. He did come out, try to get me distracted and Boz, but it didn't work out too well for Jax Johnson. So Boz won, and Jax Johnson is out of Ring of Destiny. But
how's your backstage demeanor with the Ryan Matthews, knowing that he's a member of the Undeniable?
Well, I do have my orders because it's a different company.
Yeah, because he wasn't there when you got beat up, right? He was injured.
Oh, he was there when I got beat up.
Oh, he was there. Oh, yeah, that makes it worse.
I pinned him.
I don't remember, dude. It was a month ago. You kidding me?
I won the match.
Let me tell you where my mindset's at. I'm going to talk about the SCW fucking match card here in a little bit, and I'm going to talk about the high voltage match card, and I'm going to have to pull it up and look at it because I don't know what I fucking booked 3 hours ago.
Okay.
I forgot, but no, he was in that triple threat match. It was him and Cade, right?
No.
I was close.
No, you weren't.
Was there somebody? It was a triple threat match.
Was a triple threat match.
See, that was pretty damn close.
Who was it, Pacman?
Yeah, who was it, Pacman? Ah, he's muted. Stupid. Oh, he's a mime.
Wait, who was what?
Who was the third man?
Hulk Hogan.
There we go.
Ah.
Yeah, we know where he's paying attention. Who was the third man in the Triple Threat Chicagoland Championship match? Oh, he's already muted himself. He fucking gave up already.
Bucky Collins.
Bucky Collins.
Same fucking guy.
They do look alike, yeah.
Yeah, some thick, short, balding fucking dude. That was pretty damn close.
Yeah, you were. I just wanted to give you shit.
No, I'm glad you corrected me.
All right. So TJ Steele at the end, I was so distraught, so upset that Boz won, that TJ Steele decided to put himself in the Ring of Destiny match.
When's that match? Is that
In
November? It is November.
Yeah.
Okay. What is that match again?
So if my memory serves me correct, it starts out.
You don't know.
I do know. I just don't remember. It starts out as a Royal Rumble match type shit. 2 people or 4 people start out and 1 more come out. And then the final 4 compete in a 4-way, I believe.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, man.
And what do you get if you win?
I believe you get a future title shot.
Solid.
Heather Reckless and Gangrel defeated Joey Avalon and Missa Kate. Which, Missa Kate came out like, Beetlejuice. Came out to the whole song and everything. The stripes and all that.
Oh, solid. Did somebody say her name 3 times?
No, not that I know.
God, somebody missed out.
Yeah. Conan Lycan defeated Mecha Wolf to retain the CSW Heavyweight Championship. There was going to be a mutual respect of a handshake between the 2 guys, but the Haykeepers stopped it and ended up leaving with Conan, but not really on the same page.
Well, yeah, because Conan's been trying to be a respectable champion, I guess, in a sense, but his friends, or whatever you want to call them. Again, friends, Pacman, just doesn't seem to want to fucking honor his wishes. That's fucking goofy. It's gotta be jealousy at this point, isn't it?
A little bit, maybe. But now you got Shane Hollister gonna go up against Conan Lycan. So now who's gonna help who?
Right.
Then, in the main event, it was Sierra defending her championship against Shelly the Bombshell Benson. Sierra pulled that Eddie Guerrero bullshit again, but this time it wasn't on me. It was on Kevin Woods. However, because I was watching and did remember what happened, because Mr. Kate was standing right next to me, giving me the look of death, I had no choice but to run out there, tell Kevin Woods the business, and made him restart the match. As senior official, I can do that. So,
okay, you can.
The match restarted, and Shelly Benson became your new CSW Women's Champion.
Yeah, I saw some pictures of that, and it looked like it was a pretty big celebration. Was that her first time winning?
That's her first time winning a title in CSW. It is her championship altogether.
Dude, that's awesome.
She's 3 belts right now.
Wow. That's a huge thing. So congratulations to her, and obviously beating Sierra is a huge milestone too, because we know Sierra's, well traveled, been on TV and everything. So that's awesome. And the fact they made it the main event's pretty cool too.
Then they made an announcement after the show that Kalisto will be the special guest, so that'll be great. We will have the
for November.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we will have the Ring of Destiny match, and we're also going to have a 5-way women's ladder match.
We're throwing you a goodbye party?
Probably not. I'm probably not even going to get acknowledged, which is fine.
Bunch of dicks.
They're going to be added to the dick count.
No, I was hoping you'd be there.
There we go.
And I'll be there. I'm planning to buy my ticket at the end of the week once I get paid.
T-shirts coming soon. Awesome card. When's November's show?
That will be...
It's in November.
Shut the fuck up, Pacman.
November 17th.
Pacman, you're out of your element.
Friday, November 17th.
I got that.
That's I think that's no, it's not the Friday before Thanksgiving.
Is
it? Is it?
No. Wait. I might be lying to myself.
I don't think it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's
that's
not.
the Friday before. Yeah, it is.
Thanks.
23rd.
No, it's not. It's the
It is.
30th.
No, it's not. It's the 23rd.
It's all the same.
I don't know. I see a dot on my calendar.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, whatever. I guess we could just really look at when the next ARW show is because it's Black and Blue Wednesday, so.
You know, that's a good segue. Because I have some ARW results if we want to go to that.
Let's do Dreamwave so we get some fucking shit from Pacman and then we'll do ARW.
All right, cool.
We'll on deck for so it gives you a chance to kind of catch your breath since, you know, you guys are doing most of the talking here. God, just like normal. I'm so glad we're back to this.
So we had Dreamwave Follow Your Heart this past Saturday in LaSalle. And we had a pre-show match between Shelly the Bombshell and Amina Belmont, which was won by Shelly Benson.
Solid.
On the main card, we had Wasted Youth versus Zeke She Enterprises, Seduce and Destroy, and Country Air. Wasted Youth did come out victorious in this match and became the interim Dreamwave Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, that's the shit I don't like. And I know, Nubby, you brought that up, is this whole interim tag champions and all that shit. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're injured and you can't defend your titles, I do believe that you should relinquish them or get stripped of them or whatever it is and just allow the titles to be fucking won by somebody else. I don't like this interim bullshit.
If the injury is not that severe to the point where you're out for a lengthy time.
Yeah, if you're going like a month or two, I understand it.
But if you're gone, well, throw it. Come on.
Yeah.
Now,
it sucks. I hate it.
Now, I'm on the other side of the fence as you guys with that. In a lot of combat sports like UFC, in a lot of combat sports, you know, like UFC, boxing, and stuff like that, when stuff like that happens, you know, they crown an interim champion. And I've seen that more in wrestling recently, where promoters are more willing to give people interim titles while the champion is recovering. Plus, when you really think about it, the champ has to then, when they are able to, come back to determine an undisputed champion. And I think to me, that's compelling. And I mean, that's compelling in whatever the combat sport is. So I'm on the other side of the fence, and I'm totally okay with interim championships.
I think they should start over again. It sucks they got hurt, but
if you're going to crown a champion, just crown a new champion. The interim thing makes no sense. It's useless at that point, because if you're going to crown somebody as interim tag team champions, just crown them as the new tag team champions. And then when the healed fucking party, you know, the injured party comes back healed, give them a title opportunity, because they're going to do that anyways. I mean, that's the shit that makes no sense to me. It's like, if they're like, okay, here's the interim tag team champions. Oh, the fucking injured guy is back. So now you have interim tag team champions versus tag team champions to decide who is tag team champions, when you can just say, okay, the former tag team champions are now going to fight for their tag team titles and maybe win them back. It's redundancy at that point. It makes no sense. I mean, it's a cool concept if you want it to be that way. You know, I get that's like storyline building and all that goofy shit, but it just does not make sense. You know, it's fucking, I know you don't like him, but, you know, Damien Singh did it the right way when he stripped fucking Quinn Whittick of the championship to crown a new champion.
Mm-hmm. That was the right way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my views on Damien Singh doing that, but that's, you know, neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I mean, we know why he did it. Because
It was petty. It was petty.
I believe he did it out of pettiness. Because all of a sudden, Ryan Matthews, it was the number one contender. That was kind of meh. I mean, granted, yeah, they kind of I think they gave it to Aaron Stone. He became the champion, but still had to defend it. I believe that's how the story went. But
so he cashed in, and the original match was he was supposed to cash in. So Aaron Stone had to beat Ryan Matthews to determine who was going to walk out the new champion.
I was too busy at that moment. I don't listen to Damien Singh talk anyway. So that was when I was still employed. Now just imagine how I am now.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But congratulations to the interim tag champs. Who was the interim tag champs again?
Wasted Youth.
Congratulations to Wasted Youth for holding on to useless titles.
I believe they were the former champs before. I believe they were beaten.
But then we had Warhorse versus the Ice Pick Vic Capri, with Vic Capri coming out victorious. And in a other match, we had Just Maggie Lee defeating Ivy Malibu, the Heartbreak Core, Shaza McKenzie, and Heather Reckless. In a match between Jordan Cross and Hunter Holdcraft, Hunter Holdcraft came out with the victory. In a blindfold handicap match with TDC and Brooks Berna and Damien Deshane going up against Hartenbauer, Hartenbauer overcame the odds and won that match. Stephen Wolf will go on to face the alternative division champion as he defeated Richard Holiday, Connor Hopkins, Mike Bennett, and Davey Vega. We also had the Dreamwave Championship on the line with Jason Hades going up against Christian Rose, with Christian Rose retaining the Dreamwave Championship. Colt Cabana came out victorious in his match against Eric Cannon. And last but not least, we had the Dreamwave Women's Championship match, the inaugural match to determine the first champion. We had Brittany Brooks defeating Zeta Steele and became the first ever Dreamwave Women's Champion, which Medusa handed her the title. As far as the results go, I haven't been able to find what Bret Hart did exactly, but it did look like he was addressing the fans. But yeah, that was Dreamwave. And that was Dreamwave.
And that was Dreamwave.
Dreamwave.
Next month, I think they got 2 shows, right? The all women's, and then
I think is that December?
that's
I think
December.
that's
I'm
December,
sorry.
yeah.
Right, we're still in October, so cool.
Friday
know
the
when-
8th, Saturday the 9th.
There we go. Cool. All right, let's talk about ARW.
Awesome.
Crushing it here, God, fucking can't believe it took 40 minutes to talk about how much Pac-Man sucks. It don't usually take that long. It's usually pretty quick.
Usually. But there was a lot to talk about.
I know, right? It's just fucking I think I talked more about fucking Pac-Man in that 40 minutes than fucking Power Hour. You know, acknowledged him in the time he's fucking been over there.
And we still got the results for that show, too. So.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot to do in 45 minutes, so.
All right, so your boy, Chavez defeated Josh Hines. There wasn't many shenanigans from what I heard. The girls got involved a bit, but not too much. But Josh ended up losing pretty clean. I mean, go figure. He's just a commentator, not a real wrestler.
Yeah. Well, we saw, I don't know if you saw the video or not, but there was a video put out of Creed, training them over at the SCW school and stuff like that, which, I mean, I've gone through it, you've gone through it. You're not going to learn a lot in a couple weeks,
Creed's good, but not that good.
No, yeah. So I'm sure he held his own. I did hear something about Chavez attacking him at the end of the match and his dodge and Boom Boom coming out to save him.
Yeah, Boom Boom came out to save Josh. And basically now there's going to be a match at Black and Blue between Boom Boom and Chavez.
Yeah, that was one thing I did see is the fact that Black and Blue is really kind of filling up from like the outcome of a lot of these matches that happened this past Saturday.
Yep.
So I mean, hey, congratulations for Josh going out there and trying. Who knows where that's going to lead if he's going to request a rematch or shit, but he should probably get some more training in, and he could probably do that over at the SCW school. So.
Let's see, where can I go? Oh, Muggsy James defeated DJ Price. I guess the price was wrong, bitch.
Got him.
I understood that reference.
Fucking Barker.
Wow, you know what? This is how much I hate the workhorses. So, Dave Allen retained his title, and I accidentally put against BJ Price, which was not correct. That's how much I hate the workhorses. So I'll just change that. But who was it? Mikey? It was Mikey Peterson.
Peterson, yeah. Yeah. Did you, cause I mean, yeah, I don't know if you're at ARW or not, but I heard another match for Back in Blue was made by Muggsy on Saturday. Did you hear about that?
I did not hear about that. Maybe let me check my.
I could just tell you because I know about this.
You know about it?
I know about this. I can tell you.
Okay, tell me.
Muggsy James challenged Ivan Manson to a match at Black and Blue, and he accepted.
But why am I getting a note saying that it's actually going to be against JC Manson? Is that the wrong note?
I don't know. I could have sworn it was Muggsy James challenging Ivan Manson at Black and Blue.
Maybe that's wrong. Maybe my source was wrong.
Tell you what, you continue to do the results, and I will confirm it. Maybe I got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
That makes more sense.
Muggsy James defeated VJ Price after the match. Muggsy called out Ivan Manson for a match at Black and Blue Wednesday, to which he accepted.
Okay, then that's the match.
Yeah, which, if you guys recall, last year's Black and Blue was Ivan's farewell speech from a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
We were there.
We were.
Yeah. So.
I think we need to be there again.
Maybe. I don't know who. So whoever gave you this information, let them know that I corrected them because that's the right thing to do. And also, tell them to thank you for getting the information.
All right. Speaking of the jerk horses, they actually won their match. Evan.
What is a Four Corners of Horrors match?
Basically, it's just four corners with stuff, boxes of horrors.
Oh, okay. And that's better than what I thought it was.
You thought they were ladies?
I don't know what it was.
Here's a funny part. A funny part. Not that funny. A funny part. So according to my source, one of the things that was in the box, one of the boxes was a picture of Mikey Peterson as a Chippendale.
Gross.
Oh, God, I feel like, I don't want to see that because I feel like that'd be burning my retinas forever, and I have eye problems as it is.
And it was used. It was used as a weapon on somebody. So.
Fucking fantastic.
And a jack-o'-lantern ended up on Wade's head, so there's that. But they ended up winning. They defeated the Mac players. Let's see. We'll go here. We have new tag team champions in the family prospects, Jay City and Michael Morris, as they defeated BOW and Rat J Flywheel, not Sinister Max.
Yeah, well, we know why.
You know why. But apparently, Rat J Flywheel dressed up like Sinister Max. It didn't work out too well. But there was a Freebird distraction, if you will, which distracted BOW, and Rat J Flywheel ended up taking the loss. Now, speaking of the Freebirds, so they were ready for their tag match against Youth Gone Wild. However, Youth Gone Wild pulled some shit, said that they are not under contract with ARW to where they have to wrestle. All they have to do is show up and get paid. And they came out with the stolen items that they stole of the Freebirds. You won't forget that debacle. So ended up being the Freebirds against the Irish Mob. But the Freebirds got the win over the Irish Mob. But, you know, Youth Gone Wild and BLW and Flat J Flywheel of Scumbag Army decided to attack the Freebirds and really beat up Buddy Roberts Jr. They focused on him the most, injuring his leg. So the Scumbag Army are proven to be scumbags right now.
Well, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure that I called the Scumbag Army because of their positive outlook on life.
Speaking of scumbags, JPH defeated Josh Moon to retain the ARW heavyweight title, and he'll be taking on the winner of James Creed and Nick Diamond. Now, who do you think won, Pacman?
Between Nick Diamond and who was the other guy?
James Creed.
James Creed.
The other guy.
I thought it was James Creed. My hearings in my headphone was a little off there for a second. I'm gonna say Karen found a way to cheat to win.
That would almost be right, but
very close.
James Creed ended up winning because Karen didn't cheat enough to win.
I should have cheated more.
Yeah, he had Willie.
Cheated more.
So if
you gotta be Creed, cheater than that, buddy.
It'll be Creed versus JPH at Black and Blue for the heavyweight title. And that is ARW.
Yeah, I think there was one more match that was announced for Black and Blue. Where's it? My gosh, how did all this pop up just now? Who the fuck is that?
Ruiz versus Greg Glover.
There we go, thank you.
All right. And that's that. So hopefully we'll see you guys at Black and Blue in November before Thanksgiving. It's a fun show.
Yeah, I might make that.
I might make it. Might be there.
I might go to that. Alright. I don't want to rush you, but we do got to get through ARWPro, so I'm going to give you about 12 minutes.
Okay. All right. So, ARWPro
time.
Yeah, I'll be good.
Time. Especially since we got the biggest part out of the way for it.
So we had ARWPro Wrestling Darkness Falls. Maximus Orion decided to call out, as he called him, the hairless cat, the Ryan Matthews. Max just wanted to know why he cost him his opportunity at Rian Skills Intercounty Championship. The explanation came from when the two were playing Fortnite and Maximus had won and Ryan had lost. And that's led to a sucks at Fortnite chant towards Ryan Matthews. Max was trying to go after Ryan Matthews, but Damian Saint stops him and brought out bootleg Fonzie himself, Damien Grey. So Maximus Orion versus Bootleg Fonzie. At one point, Maximus pushed Damien down. And let's just say LIM went nuts for that. Undertaker's music hit in the middle of the match. Lights went down, only to reveal that it was Eric Schultz trying to distract Maximus Orion. And Bootleg Fonzie won with a roll-up. So he didn't really dominate him. Next we had Rocket to the Top qualifier.
That right there. Yeah. That right there is why you get pushed down.
Well, I mean, we've already talked about it, so.
You could have just said Damien Grey.
I mean, I did say his name, but let's be honest, he is a bootleg Fonzie. He's certainly no actor that played Fonzie. I'm blanking on his name.
Henry Winkler?
There it is. I don't know why I blanked on that for a second. He's no Henry Winkler, I'll tell you that.
See, I would see Damien Grey as more of like a cast of like Grease. Like a Kanicki or a Danny Zuko.
That's too dignified for him.
Oh, and you think Grease is more dignified than Happy Days?
Dude, Sunday, Monday.
Fuck yourself.
Hey, I listen to this podcast. You can't tell me that.
Fuck yourself.
All right. Anyway, we have Theo Strong, Eric Schultz, Johnny Nye, and Skylar Reed going up to earn an opportunity to get into the Rocket to the Top ladder match. J-Beck came out and was urging people to pledge their allegiance to Damien Saint. And Skylar Reed was starting to get the advantage, and Michael Myers came out to try to even that out. Chase Skylar Reed out of the building. Skylar did manage to escape him and came back into the ring eventually. And Eric Schultz wins and will go on to the Rocket to the Top briefcase, which didn't please Skylar Reed, another member of the Undeniable, who was seen arguing at ringside with J-Beck the Bounce Check.
That shit like that is why you get pushed down.
Hey, that was Gabagool. You blame Gabagool for that brilliant nickname.
J-Beck deserves it. What's he?
God damn.
Come on. Fine, but come on, J-Beck. I could beat him down with my pinky blindfolded.
Treated. But we also had Steve Michaels versus the Space Cowboy Stacey Alexander. Damien Saint was at ringside, and was helping Steve get his advantage back in a very back and forth contest. And Steve Michaels defeated Stacey Alexander because Stacey Alexander passed out to the bear hug. We then had a number one contendership match for the Rocket Pro Wrestling Inter-County Championship, which Rion Skills was at commentary for. And this was a match where back and forth, a lot of new guys coming into the match. I mentioned that there was some interactions between myself and Joey Butthead during that match. But we've already talked about that. At the end of the match, Joseph Von Jaeger came out with the victory, and Rion came out from commentary to seemingly hand over the Intercounty Championship to Joseph Von Jaeger, but he wound up kicking Joseph square in the nuts, and then welcomed him to Rocket Pro Wrestling.
He kicked him in the nuts.
Square in the nuts, like Cartman, Square in the nuts! Anyway.
Hey.
Hey! I want my cheesy poofs.
Me.
But yeah, after intermission, there was a video of TDC arguing backstage after they had lost the tag team titles. Damien Deshane did challenge Christian Rose to a submission match, and that match has been made for Harvest Havoc next month. And then we had a Fatal 4-Way, the final qualifying match for the Rocket to the Top briefcase ladder match. between Devin August, Koa Laksamana, Sam Knight, and Shogun Chris Logan. Michael Myers came out before the match to go after Skylar Reed again. He really does not like Skylar Reed, as we all don't, because Canada. And Khalees helped Michael Myers get laid. But Mike also came to the ring giving Shogun a beer, though it wasn't an old style, but I'm not picky. He was speared by Koa, and there was a massive party foul in the ring. Another very competitive match. And Devin August is going on to Rocket to the Top. So this match will be Eric Schultz, Devin August, and Gunnar Brave next month at Harvest Havoc. But speaking of Gunnar Brave, which is a good segue, right, Nubby?
Yeah. If you're going...
Fallbacks, I got him. Even though I'm still mad, I still got him. We have Gunnar Brave coming to the ring with an ice cream sandwich and basically wrestled the match one-handed while eating said ice cream sandwich. And Gunnar defeated Ezio Orlandi. We know what happened. Oh, yes.
I saw some footage of that match because Gunnar's dad likes to, go live. And remember when I said someone gave me advice on some things?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this. Pretty impressive. Learn how to run the ropes, kid.
And this, after this, we had that whole thing with Bootleg Fonzie and Joey Butthead. So we're not getting into that again. After all that shenanigans happened, we had, and I say shenanigans very diplomatically, we had Aaron Stone versus the Perminator Sam Beal for the Rocket Pro Wrestling Championship. Now, Beal grabbed something under the ring thinking it was perhaps thumbtacks, not sure, but opened whatever it was, and it was a bag of candy. Trick-or-treat candy, Baby Ruths, Butterfingers, all scattered throughout the ring.
Were there Crunch Bars?
I can either confirm or deny. You'd have to, I'll tell you off air.
Fucking crap. Crunch Bars.
But, the undeniable, or not the undeniable, shoot, I'm jumping ahead. We had Aaron Stone slamming Sam Beal onto the candy and pinning him on the candy. After the match, the undeniable come out and started beating down Aaron Stone, which then also brought out Maximus Orion to come down for the save. But then, we had some familiar, well, no, there was no music. He just came out. It was the return to Joliet for the Ringmaster. And the Ringmaster came out to kind of reintroduce himself to people who may not be familiar, and then introduced the long-rumored and very much hotly anticipated appearance of the Three Rings for the first time in Joliet in a very long time.
You're welcome, Joliet.
We had Machine.
Because we called that shit.
We had Machine. We had Max Sinister. And we had Grin. And they started beating down the Undeniable, even the odds a little bit. And the Ringmaster decided to try to call for a match, which Damien Saint claimed that the show was over and the Three Rings weren't going to be wrestling. But then Shelley came out from behind commentary and let him know that the owners have a little bit more veto power over the general manager in this situation. So made a 5-on-5 match between the Undeniable. I believe that the other opponents were the Three Rings, Maximus Orion, and Aaron Stone. And Machine pinned Eric Schultz for the win. And that was Rocket Pro Wrestling Darkness Falls. I missed Chet, but I will say his mushrooms were delicious.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question, Travis.
What's up, Hums?
This is about Damien Saint. Because on social media, Damien Saint made the comment about the 3 rings saying that the owners are trying to kill the company by bringing the 3 rings in or letting them in. Travis, we called that shit, didn't we?
Fucking called it. Here's the thing. I thought it was just WWE and AEW stealing our shit. But apparently it's Rocket Pro too.
Well, not that goes without saying. That's fine. But let me ask you this.
Yes.
Is the 3 rings being a Rocket Pro killing the company?
It's killing Damien Saint. They're not gonna kill the fucking company, man. You shitting me?
And he says he's a smart man.
It's killing the business.
I bet he loved them being there. They're a part of Undeniable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, karma bit him in the ass.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And that's the thing. He didn't like that very much.
Yeah, well, shout out to my best friend forever, Max Holiday, or Max Sinister, or whatever you want to call him. But that's the one thing that I was bummed I didn't get to see was, Oh, by the way, Pacman, fucking, you did that in 15 minutes and 8 seconds, so solid.
15? I saw it as, we started at 7:13. It's 7:24.
What did I tell you? Did I tell you 12 minutes? You did it in 12 minutes. You did 12 minutes.
I hit my times.
You did. Solid. Fucking, if you were in a match, you'd fucking crush it.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Santino's losing his mind.
Oh, are you talking about, what did he do? What did he say?
He posted something on Facebook saying like Larkin, I thought we were friends, and I just commented like, I was told by Pacman and Nubby that if I mentioned her on the podcast, you'd lose your mind, so I did.
He also said something to Damien Grey, apparently. I'll read it. Damien Grey didn't respond to my video. I'm going to say this once and one time only. If you keep your hands off the fans, leave the LIM alone.
He really wants to be part of the LIM.
It's just weird. He keeps trying to recruit No Coast into the LIM. That wouldn't work. Let's bring in the kidnappers who kidnapped one of our guys, Chuck Gunderson. Yeah, let's bring them in. That'll said, well, fine. It'll be copacetic. It'll be wonderful, grand, spectacular. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of like, it's that anger from Joey Butthead and Bargain Bin Fonzie or whatever I said.
Hey. Yeah, I fucking don't give a fuck about Santino, I guess. Yeah.
You know what I say, Travis?
What's that?
When it comes to Santino, when he says something, I say, for fuck's sake, Santino.
Yeah. Does he listen to the podcast?
Occasionally he will.
Does he? God, fucking still, you realize what the real JFW is.
But you know who doesn't listen to the JFW podcast? I'm chomping at the bit, baby. I'm chomping at the bit.
Fuck it. We'll do it now. We'll do it now because I don't, wrap up the whole Rocket Pro side of it. Hey, Nubby.
What's up?
Does Joey Roth listen to the JFW podcast?
No, he doesn't.
Hey, Pacman, what can we say to Joey Roth since he doesn't listen to the JFW podcast?
Joey Roth, you can go fuck yourself. Seriously, go fuck yourself, Joey Roth.
Hey, Pacman.
Yes.
Does Nani, the leader of the Fabulous Idolizers, listen to the JFW podcast?
Oh, no, she doesn't. She doesn't at all. Oh, jumping at the bit. Come on. Put me in, coach. Let me say it. Put me in, coach. Let me say it. Can I say it?
I was going to give it to Nubby.
Oh, I'm giving Pac-Man. I want Pac-Man.
Okay, Pac-Man. What can we say to the leader of the Fabulous Idolizers since she doesn't listen to the JFW podcast?
Nani, Winnie the Pooh, whatever you want to call yourself, because you don't listen to the JFW podcast, Just Freaking Wrestling, you can go fuck yourself. Seriously, go fuck yourself, Nani. Yeah, fan war. Woo.
Dissension 6 is this coming Saturday. You got the match card for that, Pacman?
Show is, and I will be getting that shortly. Ah, man, that was cathartic.
Yeah, I know. Fucking, you should probably check your shorts here in a minute.
Oh, we're good. I checked. Anyway, we have matches that are happening this weekend at Destination 6, which is, my phone is acting up. That's not where it is. I'm just buying time and trying to make sure there's no dead air. Here it is. It is at the Destination 6 Arena. It's a Nightmare on Carroll Street. This is at 136 West Carroll Street in Macomb, Illinois. Doors open at 5. Bell time is at 6. VIP is $30. General admission, $15. And kids are just $5. And also, there is an all-ages Halloween costume contest. So if you're going to make your way out to Macomb, be sure you dress in a costume. We have in this show many matches, and I will be talking about them. We have
briefcase. You'll be talking about them.
We have the briefcase match, which I looked up the rules of this. Basically, if you're familiar with Feast or Fired, it's a very similar concept. 4 briefcases hung up above the ring. 2 of them will have opportunities for championships in Destination 6, and the other 2, who knows what's in those. But it doesn't sound good. But in that match, we have Shiloh Greaves versus Percy Drews versus Hunter Holdcraft versus Solomon Tupu versus Jordan Dye versus Dex Royal. This match is going to be stacked. In addition, we have a fatal 4-way match, a women's match, between Kenzie James, the lovely Miss Larkin. We have Rachel Armstrong and Ashlyn Alexander. Plus, we have...
One second. Who's in that match again?
We have Kenzie James, the lovely Miss Larkin.
There we go. That's all I needed to hear. Okay.
Rachel Armstrong and Ashlyn Alexander.
No, I got what I needed. Go for it.
We have a Shank rules match.
A Shank? What the fuck? A Shank rules match?
It's a Shank rules match.
Somebody getting shivved? What the fuck?
Well, the wrestler in the match is named Shank, and he'll be going up against Oliver Kane.
Oh, God. I thought somebody was getting stabbed. Like, the only way to win the match is to stab your opponent. Like, what the fuck?
We then also have a 4-way elimination match for the Destination 6 Midwest Express Championship between Damien Real, Dylan the Villain, and the champion Logan Myers. Plus, we have a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Destination 6 Ultra Genesis 6 Championship between Lobo Balaam and Mickey Midas. Last, we have the main event of the show, which is how most wrestling shows end, between Sam Knight and Infinite TIM for the Destination 6 World Heavyweight Championship in a finishing move match. So the first person to hit their finishing move wins the match. And this is Destination 6 Wrestling. This is, again, taking place at 136 West Carroll Street in Macomb. Costume contest, all ages, come dressed up. We have VIP tickets for $30, general admission for $15, and kids are just $5. You can buy them online through Cash App or at the Destination 6 Arena.
I think I'm going to make a Destination 6 show. It won't be this Saturday because I'll be busy, but... Solid job there, Pac-Man. Solid fucking job. Alright, Southland Championship Wrestling does have a show this Saturday. It is Hallowmania.
Hello.
Hey. It'll be at Steamhouse Brewing in Mantino. I'm excited for this because I think was last year's Hallowmania at Steam Hollow?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's this Saturday. Doors open at 6:30, I think. I don't fucking know. Help me out here, Nubby.
I think 6 and high voltage starts at 6:30.
There we go. I found it. Never mind. You fucking failed me. Hallowmania is upon us at Steam House Brewing in Mantino. SCW will be collecting donations for St. Jude Children's Hospital via cash or the VR code. Link is directly on the St. Jude's. Tickets are $20 and they will be available at the door. Or if you want to pre-buy them from any of your wrestling people, feel free to do so. High voltage starts at 6:30.
I was right.
And Hallowmania will start at 7, but the card that I put together for high voltage may go a little bit after 7, but I don't give a fuck. Halloween costume contest will happen with some cool prizes being available for the kids and maybe a surprise or two along the way. So, Pacman, if you did show up, you cannot participate. No, I'd let you participate in the costume contest. You're childlike.
I'm impish and whimsical.
Yeah, immature as fuck, but yeah.
Okay, I'm not touching that one.
It's going to be a one-day tournament here at Hallowmania where we're going to crown the first ever Steam Hollow Brewmaster champion. I don't know if you guys saw the belt or not, but it looks fan-fucking-tastic. In the tournament, we're going to see Sean Mulligan take on, these are the first-round matches, but Sean Mulligan will be taking on JPH. Apex will be taking on El Dorado. Creed will be taking on Eric Schultz, and Benny Bogus will be taking on Acid Jazz.
From Boston.
Other matches are happening. Aaron Xavier will be going one-on-one with Hunter Payne for the SCW Heavyweight Championship. Hunter Payne is going to try to become the second 3-time SCW Heavyweight Champion. There's only been one before, and that, of course, was my best friend, Max Holiday. Longest reigning 3-time SCW Heavyweight Champion.
And this week's guest on the Power Hour.
They haven't got there yet. Chill the fuck out, Pacman.
Hey, it was right there.
But you are correct. No, good. No, you're good. Good way to plug your other fucking podcast.
Lovely. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
RVP will be putting the title on the line against Angel. And, of course, like I said, it's a one-day tournament, so, we're going to see the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals matches culminating in the crowning of a new champion at Steam House Brewing. But I want to talk a little bit about high voltage because this is going to be a very intriguing one. And I don't know how you're going to feel about this, Nubby, but when you became high voltage champion, I knew in my heart you wanted nothing but the absolute best challenges. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Fuck yeah, I'm right. So, my whole thing was, and here, I'll be honest with you, I'll pull the curtain back a little bit for some of you guys, is I did have a high voltage card set. And I already told Nubby who his opponent was based on the card that I set. Unfortunately, Terry felt the need. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there's a special guest referee for the women's match, and that is going to be Erica, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right, but Erica DeRico, for those of you who don't know, was Terry Allen's manager at WrestleTopia. She will be determining if Angel becomes women's champion or not. So, not biased. I wouldn't say so, even though they beat the shit out of each other during the main event, but who am I to fucking question or judge anything? My match card for high voltage was set, but unfortunately Terry wanted to utilize some of my high voltage guys in the tournament, which was fine. Which means I had to create a whole new match card. And then I got a letter that came across my desk. And thank God I looked at this one, unlike the Terry one that I didn't read for like a month. But this one came across, and I got a list of people who wanted matches for high voltage. So, high voltage, we're going to have Donovan Toretto taking on the Sheik. Which, Turtle, you're supposed to face the Sheik this month, but I had a different challenger come across and said they wanted to face you for the title, so I gave it to them. Because I'm unbiased, and I want the best out of my company. VJ
You're going
Price,
down, Nubby. No, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I couldn't resist.
This is why you get pushed down. I want to make that a shirt. Like, this is why you get pushed down. This is a picture of Pac-Man on the ground. VJ Price is going to go one-on-one against Logan Steele. Kazile is going to go one-on-one with Johnny Chaos. And Nubby for the High Voltage Championship. It is going to be, in one corner, the Amazing Turtle, the current SCW High Voltage Champion. And on the other side of the ring is a former SCW Heavyweight Champion, a former POW Heavyweight Champion. You're going to go on to face Scott Spade for the SCW High Voltage Championship. I'll wait for your thank yous.
Well.
Scott Spade, man, you're gonna put your title on the line against a former multi-champion, Scott Spade, brother.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta be happy for this, man. This is a huge fucking opportunity.
Okay, cool.
You should be more excited for this. I could put you up against fucking anybody. And instead, I gave you a former heavyweight champion in multiple companies, mind you. You're going to show everyone why you deserve to be high voltage champion more than Warren C. Freiberg III, Esquire, who, by the way, is not booked. Nothing personal. I just had a card to fill. I feel like you're not as excited as I thought you would be for this.
Focused more than any.
Oh, I would be. Because of Scott Spade, brother. I don't know why he wanted to fight you. I don't know why he wants this title match against you. I don't know, but the moment I saw that I could do this, I fucking took it. My budget for the Hallowmania was fucking huge. So I took it.
Look, I get it. I know why it's happening.
It's happening because of the championship.
I know why it's happening. I'm being tested now. I get it.
Yeah, but it's in a good way. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to fuck you here, buddy.
I don't think it's you fucking me, really.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
I don't think anyone's trying to fuck it because it's not I know I'm going to be expected to have big challenges against guys that have been in the business longer than me. And right off the bat, my first title defense, okay.
Yeah.
They really want to test me, and I think this has got Terry Allen all over it. So I get it.
I booked a match, man. I just got a letter.
I get it. It's fine.
Should be fine. It's a great fucking opportunity here, buddy.
It's an opportunity to show what I can do.
Hell yeah. Because here's the thing. I mean, everyone knows. It's no secret. We've talked about for months that the referee era of Nubby is coming to an end. Which means full-time wrestling Nubby is fucking happening. And what way to kick that shit off? By showing everyone why you're going to be the best high-voltage champion ever. And why not against a former multiple heavyweight champion across many, many fucking companies. Mm-hmm. Now, I will say, he won't be alone. Mr. Misery will be with him. So you're just going to have to watch out for that.
That's fine.
But I trust that you're going to come out victorious, and I have total faith in you. And ignore the fact that his band of fucking hooligans, I can't remember what the hell they're called, terrorizing whatever people or whatever. Forget the fact that they're going to be in the building. You just got to focus on you.
That's fine.
I'm not happy that you're not excited. You should be like, dude, that's fucking incredible. Way to go.
It wasn't what I was expecting.
I know, but isn't it great?
It's great.
So,
I'm a little different. My mind's different now. It's not what it was a few minutes ago. Right. I'm more focused, and and yes, I'm shocked. Maybe I'm a little shell-shocked, if you will. Shut up, Pacman.
Well, here's the thing. I think it comes out in many positive ways, and especially one like picking up a victory over Scott Spade is fucking huge. And you could cram that victory down the throats of fucking Damien Saint and the Undeniable. So I'm excited for this, man. I have all the confidence in the world in you.
Let's do this.
Perfect. Guys, again, this Saturday, Steam Hollow Brewing Hallowmania starts at 6:30. Get there, $20 tickets. Bring your kids for the costume contest, whatever. But get there early so you can watch High Voltage, followed by the tournament to crown the new and first ever Steam Hollow Brewmaster champion. Let's wrap up the show. Let's talk about the fourth mother box, because apparently they're throwing fits about you guys again. I don't know what the fuck you did. I thought that was over with.
I apparently, ate a cheeseburger on a live stream and fell asleep.
Did you?
No. He pulled that out of his ass.
What the fuck was that? I heard that and I was like, what? I don't remember that. And I watch a lot of your shit.
No, I've never done that. I've eaten a cheeseburger and passed out, but never on camera. Nobody needs to see that shit. You guys have seen the way I eat chicken wings.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't get it. It's like, and the weird thing is, like, you keep coming, Pacman, you keep coming to me like, oh, they're talking shit about JFW. They're throwing shade at it. It's like, dude has yet to say anything negative about me.
It's coming.
Other than the fact that I got like a few of them mixed up with each other, which, who cares? But like, they don't say anything bad about me. Like, I don't know what you guys did to piss them off, but I mean, I haven't done a damn thing and they haven't said anything bad about me. I did hear the one guy say he's going to be in Chicago soon, which I don't know what the fuck that means.
It means he's going to go from where he was before, and he's going to travel all the way to Chicago. I hope that's a good translation for you.
That makes some perfect sense. Hopefully he uses the mileage. Hopefully he uses those fucking like flyer miles, whatever the fuck they're called.
Doesn't go over his per diem, all of that.
Yeah. But Nubby, what do you keep doing to your fucking buddy, man? I thought everything was cool, but now he's mocking you about milkshakes. I thought that was all done.
It's because I haven't, done the Wendy's, Frosty challenge yet, because I don't waste Frosties.
Yeah, but how long ago was all this shit?
A few months ago, but you gotta think about it. Tom just gave birth to Brad's child over at Jedi Talk, so he's been up and with the child for the last 6 weeks. So.
Oh, I just assumed that they had very little to talk about on their show. I'm like, hey, what should we talk about? How about we bring up some shit from fucking spring? Like, cool.
Well, not only that, sometimes making fun of Kyle tends to get boring. Once in a while, I mean, he's got a hot mom and all, but
he does have a hot mom. I have to say that.
Who has a hot mom?
Kyle.
Kyle's mom has got it going on.
Wait, you're being serious? Is his mother attractive?
Dude, so
is there a picture?
I was on Tinder, okay, because I'm single. And I was swiping, and I saw Kyle's mom. And I was like, you know what, I could swipe right on this. But then I spent 99 cents so I could get 3 super wipes. I swiped up on that motherfucker.
Did you just say super wipes?
Super liked.
You said wipes.
I said, you know what I meant? Nubby said dick count. Can we remember that?
Not the fact that you just said super wipes.
Hey, it's been a while.
What the fuck are you doing with super wipes, bro?
You don't.
I just spent 99 cents on 3 super wipes. Fuck.
You don't want to know.
Holy hell! Yeah, I don't know what you guys keep doing to piss off these motherbots, folks, man. But I mean, I would stop. I don't need any more people fucking not liking me because of you guys. It's getting ridiculous.
Hey, I've been dealing with them too for the longest time.
That's true.
And I've been dealing with them for not long at all.
Yeah.
What it is, Kyle's just mad because I have better taste in movies than he does. So, and I can get on roller coasters even though I'm short. He can't.
Oh wait, I can do that? You can do that? I didn't know that. I'm 5'4". What the fuck am I doing?
Well, on behalf of you guys, I would just say to the Force Mother Box, quit being mean, quit saying mean words. What do they call you? Fucking party pandas or something?
Oh,
So,
what was it?
They called us the Playtime Pandas, but that's actually an old joke because of the Primetime Pimp thing. So, yeah.
Oh, so that was a shot at you.
Yeah, but he's taking the shot at, I almost called him Kyle, because he is the Kyle of our show.
That's me.
Yeah,
It's me.
Except Pacman can actually come up with a comeback in a short amount of time. Kyle, on the other hand, only says, "Oh, that was boring. That was terrible. Nah, I can't come up with a comeback. So I'm just gonna, say, oh, that's just stupid. Do better."
Oh, and Kyle told me to do better for my name, being P-Trap, PX, the Podcast Papa. But those are 3 great nicknames right there, all given to me by other people. It's the Podcast Papa, because I'm a self-promoter, and I came up with that myself.
What do we got for next week?
Results for Destination 6.
An IPW match card.
Ooh. Is that next week already?
Yeah.
It's 20, whatever fuck it is. 29.
Oh, shoot. Bootleg's
Well,
going to be there.
Yeah, that's all we got. That maybe I think Crown Jewel. We're gonna do Crown Jewel predictions next week.
Oh wait, no, that's 2 weeks from now.
November 4th.
Wait, what week is this?
That's 2 weeks.
Oh, that's 2.
It's 2 weeks, so the following week do that.
Okay, so next week all we got is results for Destination 6 and a match card for IPW. Then maybe we'll book another fantasy show for JFW. Cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we got to talk about wrestling-wise? I hope to God there isn't, since we got 3 minutes left.
No.
Nope, I have addressed all of my enemies today.
Enemies, grow the fuck up. Make sure you check out the Power Hour this week as they interview Max Holiday. Make sure you check out the Lovely Intoxicated Men's podcast when it's released, I guess, monthly now, but they also have blogs that they put out from time to time. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, just by searching Just Freakin' Wrestling at the JFW Podcast, and you can listen to us wherever you find your podcasts at iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, and yes, even YouTube for the Alpha Zeta Zeta. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, rate, review, wherever that applies. And yeah, that's all I got.
I believe we can.
Ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travesty.
I am Nubby, the amazing turtle, Cowabunga.
And I am Pacman, and I'm not going to say the other thing I usually say. I'm going to say, fuck the idols.
And thank you for listening to another episode of Just Freakin' Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.